Okay, I'm going to try to do another smorgasbord fabric for a book cover. This is one that is partially done. It has all the pieces of fabric under a piece of organza-like fabric, and then as you can see, it is stitched. This one I took it a step further, and I've just zigzagged on top of that stitching in 3 different colors. There's a gold and a green and some type of fuchsia. Now I'm going to use the heating gun to reduce the organza, to burn it off so that I can see what's beneath the organza. I just like to record these because I think they come out, each one is so totally different. Okay, here is the fabric after it has been reduced or the organza burned off. You can see I went deep in some areas to bring out that green, which must have been one of the earliest layers that I applied when I was placing fabric upon fabric upon fabric upon fabric, pieces of fabric. So this is what it looks like. I personally like to reduce a lot. It's a very rough feeling fabric. I don't know if most people would enjoy that, but this is what it looked like before I started. Okay. And this is what it looks like afterwards. Very congested. Mixed media. Busy. Layers and layers and layers. I love it. You want to do this on some tiles so that you're not burning through your countertops or tables. It took about 20 minutes. I would heat for about a minute, then let my heating gun cool, and then do it again, do it again, do it again. It took about 20 minutes. When you make this fabric, you have to take into account that it is going to shrink considerably. So you always have to make your piece of fabric larger than the item you're going to cover. Now, I really didn't intend to cover a large notebook with this. I thought that it would be large enough, but now I know that it isn't large enough because it has reduced so much. So what I plan to do is I had some pieces left over from another project. And since it blends, I'm just going to add these 2 pieces, and hopefully I will have enough to make a cover. The cover is for myself, it's not for anyone else, so I don't really mind that much. I save every inch of this fabric. Making this takes so much time, and it takes a lot of supplies, and it takes a lot of thread. So making this is like gold. So something like this, I would never throw it away. So now I have this to add to something else. So I'm going to move on. Hopefully I have enough to make a cover and let you see the finished project. Okay, this one is done. This is the fabric that I chose to put on the inside. You can see, maybe you can see, maybe you cannot see where I attached that extra piece on that side and on this side. I really don't mind because it's for me, it's not for anyone. If it was for someone, I wouldn't do that. But this one is done. It's a bit muted. It's not as vibrant as this one. This one I made a while back. And it's so rich, so full of color. And I was like, oh, I had to think back, how did I do this? But actually, I had little pieces of smorgasbord fabric that was cut into circles. And I used those pieces to create this piece. And that's why you can see these beautiful colors, because it's just pre-made pieces of fabric that I incorporated into making this. I really do like this one. This one's a bit muted, but it's okay, you know. Even together, they look really neat. So that's it. I like recording these. It helps me to remember now what I did with this one, so that maybe the next one I make, or the next piece of fabric, I can, if I want it a little bit more vibrant, I can incorporate some of the techniques that I used with this one. But now I have another big loose leaf to work with. That's it for now. Bye.